Let's take a look at the Meeture MTW5 truly wireless earbuds. This is by Simgot. This is the Meeture Simgot. So around the box, this is made by a Chinese company, I guess. So it's Meet the Future. Maybe that's why it's called Meeture. Truly wireless headphones. At the back, it says Bluetooth 5.0, stable transmission, hi-fi, titanium plated diaphragm, IPX5 waterproof, 15 hours of playtime, dual mic system for stereo calling, ergonomic in-ear design. Inside the box, you get an instruction manual, USB-A to micro USB cable, charging cable, and a pack of ear tips. So small, medium, large, although they don't really go that big. And this is the case. You have a micro USB port for charging the case. So the case also holds a charge. Inside is this headphones inside the case. Easy to remove. LED lights here, and also LED lights on both earphones. So for both headphones, it's lightweight. You get charging connectors here. These tips are replaceable. Both sides, you also get a button. Also, each has its own microphone. Let me check my notes. Okay, pricing. This costs around 4,000 pesos. That's like half of what the Apple AirPods cost. Let me tell you about it. You can use it on mono. So you can either use just the left one or the right one, or you can use them both. You can also use them on stereo. So there's a process to pairing them if you want to use just one of them. And then there's also a process of pairing them when you want to use both of them. So I've tried using them as stereo, never really mono, because I don't want to use them on mono. So for using them on stereo, you just pull both out at like almost the same time, and then they're gonna pair to each other, and then you go on your device, like pair it with the earphones. So put them here on your ears. Of course, they're lightweight, and I guess that makes them easy to put in and not stick out of your head. Also, the thing I like about them is they don't hurt my ears when I put them in for a long time. Here's how they look on my ears. Right there. I don't look like a douche like when I wear the AirPods. On the case, you have 3 LEDs, and this is magnetic here. Let's go over the good parts first. This case holds a charge. When you put the headphones in, they charge automatically, and then they cut off the Bluetooth connection to your device automatically. They also have indicator lights to indicate whether they're charging or how much charge is left inside here. Documentation says you can charge the headphones for up to 3 times with one charge of the case. The earphones are said to last 3.5 hours of use, and then they charge for an hour and a half. So I tried it full volume. I got about 3 hours 15 minutes, so that's very close to what it's rated for. Charging is also close to an hour and a half what it's rated for. I did not try whether they can charge for up to 3 times. Sound, how does it sound? So it sounds good for 4,000 pesos, Philippine pesos. That's around. Price includes shipping and customs because I had to import it from China. $74 US. So the price is good enough for $74 US. It has a lot of bass, has a lot of boom boom into it. The earphones also provide a lot of isolation, which brings compared to the AirPods, like it's an earbud design. So compared to the AirPods, it puts the sound in closer and isolates you from the outside sound. Mids are okay, just a bit muddled because of the heavy bass. Highs are also okay. Remember, it's only like $4,075 US. So controls. On the buds, you have a button. This is right, this is left. If you want to increase volume, press this button twice. If you want to decrease volume, press this button twice. If you want to answer call, press this button, or end call, press this button here. It's like it takes both when you want to control it, like skip tracks, volume, and answering calls. Microphone quality is like when I'm using a normal tone of voice like this loud. Even if I put them here on the other side of the call, they hear me pretty well. So I guess that's it. To summarize it, the charging, the battery life, the auto pairing and auto off when you put it back in the case. It's not heavy, it's doesn't hurt my ear, provides isolation, the sound is good enough. So now on to the bad parts of this thing. The case is bulky. There are other designs from like Jabra with their wireless earphones. It looks like a roll of Mentos or something. It's easier to fit in the pocket compared to this. This is like double the size of the AirPods, Apple AirPods. When it comes to the controls, there are also very bad things I don't like about it. Pressing the buttons when they're in your ear, it's like bashing your head in. It hurts. It hurts when you press the button while they're in here. So you have to take them out and then like have to press it like this and then put them back in, because if not, it really does hurt your ear. Controls, even though they have controls, it's not easy to use the controls. Like for example, increasing volume, you have to press the right button twice. Decreasing the volume, you have to press the left button twice. So when you press the button, you have to wait for it until it takes effect. You can't press it continually because it doesn't work. So you have to do this, like 1, 2, and then wait. Volume gets louder, and then again 1, 2, and then volume gets louder, and then 1, 2, volume gets louder. You can't do press. It doesn't work that way. It won't register the volume increase or decrease when you press it continually. Also, when you reach the maximum volume, there's no tone, there's no cue that you've already reached the maximum volume. I wish they would add a cue so you wouldn't keep pressing. Then every time you put them in and then put them in the case and then take it back out, connect them again, the volume would not remember its last setting. It would go back to where it previously was, like middle or something. So then if you were listening at like 80% volume, you'd have to increase them again or decrease them again. I wish they would fix that. I wish they would like remember where the last volume setting was. So the sound quality is good. Now the problem with this is when you put them on, it's like you have a pair of stethoscopes on, like what the doctors use. I think the effect is called microphonics. When like you hear, I have them on here and I can hear myself breathing. I can hear this. I can hear myself chewing, like if you're watching a movie or something and you're eating something. This is not wearable. This is not usable when you're eating and listening to something or watching something with it. They're really bad. I could not imagine them being used for jogging or something, because any movement you do, you can hear yourself with it. It's very bad. With regards to the Bluetooth, so when I have them connected like this, music is playing. When I do this right here, sound gets cut off from my right ear. Just this. And then the left continues playing, but the right, it stops connection. And when I put my hands out, continues again. So I don't know, it says Bluetooth 5, the shell is plastics. It even boasts like 10 meters connection, but Bluetooth is like easily disconnected when I do this. I don't know what happened there. Then there's for the latency. Latency is like the delay when you're watching a movie. It's like how much of a delay is there when the person on the screen is talking and then the sound reaches your ear. I've tried watching movies on my phone with VLC. there is a noticeable delay. Not as much as 1 second, maybe sub 1 second delay, but it is noticeable. With YouTube, the delay is lesser than VLC, but there still is a delay. Yeah, that's it. So to summarize the bad, case is bulky, controls are hard to press, it takes a long time to register the presses, so you have to press slowly, wait for it to take effect, and then press again. Last volume setting is not remembered. Microphonics is bad. Sound is lost when I cover the headphones with my hands, and latency is noticeable. So that's it. Will I wear them? I guess I have to wear them. I paid for this with my own money. This was not sponsored. They did not send this to me for free. I bought it with my own money. So I guess I have to wear them. Meeture. Meeture MTW5 wireless earphones by Simgot. Bye guys. Thanks.